The following is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
The 1130 Podcast and 1130 Entertainment presents Beyond 1130.
Alrighty. What it do, everybody, man? It's Thursday. So y'all already know what time it is, man. It's episode 10, season finale, man, of the season 4 of Beyond 1130. Welcome everyone to Beyond 1130. Grown folks talking, man. Yo, we made it all the way to episode 10. It's been 11 weeks this season, though. We took 1 week off. But, man, we completed 10 episodes once again, man. And we are back at it, here this week on this Thursday. We live, man. Facebook, YouTube, and also Instagram. If you're new to the show and if you haven't done so already, definitely hit the like button down below. Follow, share, and definitely make sure you subscribe, man. And hit the notification bell so you will be notified. And also, like I said, this is the season finale of Beyond 1130. Definitely make sure you hit the notification bell if you don't follow the 1130 podcast on social media, so you definitely will be notified when season 5 come back Beyond 1130. But until then, man, definitely make sure you catch up on season 1 through 4, and of course, the gang will be back, though. And speaking of the gang, man, we here. It's Thursday. It's time to get at it, man, to talk our shit. Let's bring on the crew for real. Your favorite no bullshit therapist, my girl, Chanel. What it do? What's going on?
What's happening? Y'all make sure y'all keep your notifications on because we're going to be back.
Yeah, definitely. You know what? And speaking of, this season finale of Beyond 1130, but of course, fuck the no bullshit podcast is up and running. So you definitely make sure you go over there and support my girl Chanel, man. So
every Sunday, 7 p.m. Central.
Hey, you got it. Also, you guys, the lovely Harley, what it do?
Hey, Dre, and when you just said to catch up from season 1 through 4, y'all, if you watch season 1, my locks were above my eyebrows.
Oh my god! Getting that lamp,
So while you watching us talk shit, watch the evolution of my hair.
Yes.
Definitely. I do remember that, for real. The first season, her hair, the locks was pretty short. Now they have definitely grown. I like it. Also, you guys, man, my guy, my bro, the Beeline ENT, Brian B, what's going on with you, partner?
Chilling, man. Another Thursday. Weeks is going fast. Y'all talking about y'all here. I was bald. Look at me now. I'm over here.
Yeah, B, you had the ball. And it was a really big beard. You got rid of.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's coming back. Trying to stay neat. So I'm on camera every 5 minutes now. Trying to stay attractive.
And that weight still coming down, B.
You be as
listen, man.
you want to be, okay?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been busting my ass. I wish I had the damn show. Me and both of my kids. I wake them up 6:30 in the morning. We in the gym. Right over here, and we've been working out like crazy, yo.
Work is showing. Even in your face, you slimming, and the face is really the last thing to go. And so when you start to only see a person from here up, and you can tell that's
listen, I love hearing it because I'm trying to do something this year before the summer comes here.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Definitely losing some weight, man, is definitely accomplished, man. My fiance got me over here the last couple of days over here watching 600 Pound My Life, and I'm just sitting there and I be watching that shit, and I'm just like, look here. Before we ever get like that, look here, I would not let you eat 20 cheeseburgers or anything like that. Like,
And some people don't never be single. I be like, I don't know, maybe.
Shit. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, they never be single.
Free checks as well.
Yeah,
easy way out.
Yes, yeah, that show. My boo be tightening it up, and when they watch that show, he'd be like, "Baby, look, I watched the show today, and I was like, I know what you on right now." It's like I can't get like that.
Snacks. I got problems because I watch that and eat snacks. I'm still go to the gym twice a day because that's just what I do. But I be eating like the most fatty snacks, watching my 600 pound life. My fiance come in the house like, "Can you please?
As a therapist, it's hard for me to watch it because I know it's a psychological thing underneath it.
Yeah.
Crazy,
it's tough for me to watch.
I was eating 14 hamburgers and shit. Even I can't do that.
Right. That's very
goodness.
psychological, emotional.
Yeah.
There's some junk underneath that. Same thing with hoarders. There's
Man.
some junk underneath that junk.
My
Yeah,
mom.
literally.
She ain't as bad as them folks on the show, but I came to our house the other day and I was like, so I'm gonna go into this room and I'm gonna start throwing stuff away, and you can't tell me no.
Yeah.
Now we
I
can
don't
walk
think people
to her
realize
house.
how
It was
easy
insane.
it is.
Being insane. Like I was like, look, we're not gonna do this. I get it. I understand because you got an empty nest and all 6 of us are gone, but we not doing it.
So she's holding on to everything. Huh?
Yeah. See, with the hoarders joint, like, I kind of understand it a little bit, though. I'm not trying to have my, soon you can't even get in the door. Like, I ain't trying to have that shit like that. Like, it's crazy, but I understand where certain things are, very valuable and mean so much to you. And when you look at that item or you look at certain stuff, it takes you back to that place and that moment in time where you was at in your life. Whether it was a loved one that's no longer here or anything like that, or whatever the case may be. I understand that hoarder type shit, but just damn, like shit, just life just got to me, and I look at food. I was just saying that shit, man. Look at the little bit depression or anxiety I get. I'm not eating at all.
Yeah.
So you just
when I'm stressed out, I don't eat.
It depends on It depends how you operate. Some people eat a lot, and some people don't eat at all.
Yeah, when I'm stressed out, when I'm going through some shit, listen, bro, I don't want. And it's weird. Even like when I have like me and my wife have a fight or something like that or whatever, and I'm just aggravated. Like I could have made a whole bunch of food, whatever, getting ready to eat and shit like that. I have no fucking appetite. It's like instantly I feel like, man, fucking, I'm about to just go work out and just fucking leave everybody.
Yeah, I'm big on like sitting in the corner. Like as soon as I get mad, I don't want to. I'm an imploder, and that's why I have to watch myself. I'm quiet, and I don't want to speak to anybody. But everything that's happening in here is detrimental to me. I will find myself on mental loops that I don't need to be on. So if I get too quiet, I will make myself go speak now. But I'm aware.
I think that's me a little bit too, though. Like if I do feel some type of way, I probably will have to just go away, because so much stuff is just sitting right there. You tell me I can't say it, I ain't. I'm like, look here, I'm
good, man.
Turn my ass around. Look at Brian.
I wish I was like that. I ain't gonna fucking lie.
The floodgate go, I can't stop it, and I think that's why I keep it in, because I feel like I'm gonna say some shit that and I'm big on that. Like I don't like to double back after saying things that I don't mean, so I won't say anything at all. And I've had to find the balance in between. Like you can say what you feel without feeling like you need to take it to 1,000 and say something about like greasy grandmammy. Like bring it back. Bring it back.
Yeah, because when you dysregulate it, you say stupid shit. I tell people all the time. When you upset, you say stupid shit. Don't say nothing. Go calm yourself down. Get yourself back down to and it's actually scientific. Is the fight or flight. When you in fight or flight, your thinking part of your brain cuts off because your body is literally like, I either need to fight or I need to run. And so in order for that to happen, the blood needs to go to those parts of the body. So it leaves the brain and it goes to the parts of the body that you need. You know what I'm saying? You don't have time to reason or logic during that time.
But this has saved my life and the lives of a lot of people in my life. Because when I get mad, if this hook going fast,
I bet the feeders be working though, huh?
Baby, if this hook going fast, everybody in the house get out the room. My stepsons, they be like, "Oh, she crocheting way too fast." Let's all leave.
Yo, I'm laughing because that's her. That's her. When she pick up that hook, that's a wrap. Look, I was beefing at her the other day too, because she ain't want to show me no love, and I'm like, you just going at it, huh? You just crochet, just going at it, making the hat. I'm like, damn, give me 5 minutes. For real though, yeah. Look here, I understand that.
Ruffles ain't nothing to play with. Ruffles take forever.
Ruffles
once you get started on your ruffles, you don't want to stop.
You just gotta keep going.
You're gonna be like, damn.
That's her. That's her.
Oh goodness, that's crochet knowledge for y'all. Once they start a ruffle, don't fuck with them.
Leave me alone.
Leave them alone. Let them finish their ruffle. Then talk to them.
Yeah, I feel like I got the opposite at this point. Like right now, I'm in a position where it's like I'm going through some shit, y'all. Definitely going through some shit. But like I've been in a position where it's like I really want to kind of be to myself lately a fucking lot, yo. for the reason like y'all are saying, like I'm the outward. I don't explode inward at all. Everything is outward. I don't hold anything in. I don't let anything, whatever. But yeah, it does have. That's why when you were saying that, Sean, I was like, damn, that makes a lot of sense because I say shit. Like I'll say shit, let you fucking know everything. But at the end of the day, it's like I don't like doing that no more. So I have gotten better at like going in my area, going my space. I'll come down. Like I said, I think I said on here a bunch of times. Like I come and watch a movie. I just get I get the fuck away from people, yo, because
that's what I learned how to do too. Because I used to be an exploder too. I go off.
It's aggravating, like, and it's nothing. I love being married. I love like having my family and stuff like that. But it's like I was the kind of person before this shit that I told you I got a car. My car break down. Fuck the whole car. Throw the whole fucking car. I don't care. A flat tire. Throw the whole fucking. I don't care what it is. Dismiss shit, yo. But it's like now you got to deal with like everything that happens. You have to deal with everything and everybody. And I'm just like, yo, at times, I get fucking tired of dealing with everybody, bro.
Oh, hell yeah.
No lie.
Exhausting. Especially when people are exhausting. I don't care if you love them or not, they're still exhausting.
Yeah, like you're the person. I realized that like when I was younger, I became a very efficient person, really, because I thought I was going to do my best not to be a burden to other people. I got older and became an adult and realized that makes you the person that needs to make the decisions. That's the person that people call when they have random questions. People call and ask me about shit that I don't even know about, but because I know so many other things, they're like, hey, what do you think about this? And I'm like, bitch, I don't know. But I remember become an efficient person. You become the person. And for a while, it's great because you feel good and you feel needed. And it's like some type of kind of motivation for you in a way. But then after a while, it becomes burdensome when every time a person needs something, they need it from you. And it's like, it's tiring because then when you need someone, people are always afraid to be able to be needed by you because you are so efficient. It's like, no, I still need y'all to help me. I still need you to help yourself. I can't do everything.
Right.
Yeah. For me, it's also like all of that for sure. And I've always been the person in my family. My wife, it's funny because my wife, she's been seeing it through our relationship. Like sometimes you could tell somebody something and it's like, you say it, and even, you get that person, oh man, this nigga, he always thinks he got this. He always thinks he's doing that. And I never want to feel that way. Like I have that thought in the back of I don't want people to think I'm just talking. But then like she starts seeing it. And I tell my wife, like, I was always the fucking one in our family. Like everybody turns to me. Everybody relies on me. Everybody looks at me like I'm the one to get everybody out of a situation. My mother, my sister, every fucking body. And it's like you were saying, Harley, everybody comes to you. But at the same time, people also think that they know better a lot of times and shit. And that's the part that me up. So it's like you coming to me, you want me to fix this situation for you. I always got to fix these fucking situations for everybody. But then people come in and then you ask them for help, but you still acting like you know every fucking thing. Oh, I just need I need you to do this. That shit is consistent, yo. It's consistent.
Yeah. And I'll start fixing that by saying,
that's what I'm learning to do. That's what I'm trying to learn to do. Fucking leave it alone and just step away. Like it's just getting hard. It's hard, but
especially when people are repetitive and come back and then keep coming to do the same thing. Be like, you don't really listen to nothing that I tell you. So why are you coming to me?
Who gives a fuck?
See, I don't do no more arguing no more. As soon as you argue with me, I'm like,
yeah, I'm trying to learn that shit too.
Yeah. I was just having this conversation too. I think the reason why I think people continue coming back to you, although that they probably want to act, like they know it all or whatever like that, is just you have easy access. Easy access meaning having people having so much easy access to you. Look at it. If you think you know it all, then go the fuck around the corner and you got it. But if you're gonna ask me, then let's sit here, let's talk about it, or let me show you or teach you or whatever the case may be. But all that extra, look at certain people. Look at when my phone ring, my little man, he know my phone ring, so he be like, "Up, daddy, your phone ringing." So he go run and go get the phone. He go, more than likely it's a scam likely, so he answer it or whatever. Or like the other day, my case manager called, and so he answered the phone. He was talking to him, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm coming downstairs." My little man still got the phone. He was like, "Do you hear me?" I'm like, "He already hung up now, man." But the moral of the story is though, you got to cut off access to certain, individuals, folks, whatever the case may be, especially, around a certain time, whether it's your, private time, just your time alone. Especially this week, a lot of motherfuckers gonna get cut off because it's WrestleMania week, though. But,
Right.
just can't have access, fully access to you, man, and just look at
I
like
learned
if
how
you,
to not answer the phone when I
uh,
don't need when I don't feel like it, I don't feel like it. When I
mm-hmm,
don't want to, and sometimes I'm a listening ear, but I don't say a damn word. Like that's tough,
yeah,
And then other times, what I've learned also, because even as a therapist, I'm not an advice giver. I help you figure this shit out yourself, right? And I ask reflective questions. I might tell a story or something like that. But even when I am offering, insight and stuff like that, I've learned to disconnect myself from it.
Yeah,
Like I'm
emotionally.
handing this to you, but once I hand it to you, it's yours to do whatever you want to do with it. You can use it, you can put it in your back pocket, you can file it away, you can file 13 it, whatever you want to do with it is fine.
mm-hmm,
And I
This
disconnect
is what I
myself
think
from it
about.
because now I've given it away and it's theirs to do with what they want to do with it. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Same way I feel about giving people money on the street. It's yours to do whatever you choose to do with it. That's between you and whoever you serve. So
That's
like,
how I feel about loaning money. Like if you ask me to borrow
yeah.
money,
If I loan
in my
money,
mind, I don't even want it back. I'm gonna give
yeah.
you what I can afford to
What
lose.
to give you?
I'll be grateful if I get it back, but
Yeah.
I never loan out no money that I'm gonna need. Like I ain't gonna never
Right.
loan out no bill money. I ain't gonna never loan out no important
Yeah.
money, thinking like, oh shit, I'm gonna get that back. Because
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, the motherfucker who needed it is either not gonna be able to give it back to me or not gonna be able to do so in a timely fashion. So I've
Right.
legitimately stopped doing it in that way, and I've also stopped trying to solve problems for people because I
Yes.
realize I'm impatient, and so I'm an enabler. I'm gonna take.
Ooh, me too.
I'm gonna solve it. So you can get the fuck out my face. And I realize
Right.
all that does is make you have to keep coming to me.
Coming back. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the kind of person like I try to be helpful as much as I can. Like damn. I try hard to like make sure that I'm spreading the love. You feel me? Like because I am a fucking asshole. That's part of it. So it's like I gotta balance this shit, right?
you gotta be you look at to even admit that, like just to be like that.
Right.
Look at like
Right.
that says a lot.
Yeah. So it's like I definitely try. Like I'm the type of person that when somebody needs something, right? If I can help, I'll help. That's just how I am. But yeah, there are times. I mean, even with my own family, like they call me and shit like that or whatever. Oh, can you come do this? Can you go do that for me? My brother, he'll call. Hey, can you come drive me to the airport? Like, nigga, I ain't fucking trying to do that. I ain't even doing nothing right now. I'm in my drawers. I'm watching fucking shows.
Right.
I'm not doing nothing important. I could definitely drive you to the airport, but no.
But no.
This is my shit right now. I'm chilling right now. And it's
I
like,
hate
I would
driving
love
people
to
to the
help you.
airport. It's so
I
nerve
fucking hate all
wracking.
that
Driving
bullshit.
people or picking people up from the airport is so nerve wracking to me that I will literally pay for rideshare before
I'll
I
tell
do it
you.
myself. If you really need it that bad, I hate, especially the O'Hare airport here in Illinois. I hate that airport.
Yeah.
Midway, you might have, it's a smaller airport, it's not international flights. You might have a better chance, but if you want me to take you to O'Hare or pick you up from O'Hare, I will absolutely pay for the ride share. If that's your last resort, I will not get out of my bed.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
Yeah.
And I hate when people
just don't
call
like
the
doing all that
do the
shit,
last
man.
minute thing. Like give me 2-3 days advance of what you need because I'm not doing the last minute rearrange my schedule or even if I'm taking a nap, whatever I'm doing it already. I even did that
That's
with
it.
my kids. If you want to go somewhere or do something, especially if it requires any input of mine that I need to give you a ride or whatever, you need if you want to do it on Friday, you better tell me on Wednesday. Otherwise, sorry, can't do nothing with it.
I love
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Gotta have some
You,
boundaries.
I highly
Yeah.
recommend these if y'all like
Ooh.
drinking soda. These seltzer waters, yo. These shits, they super carbonated and they get
But
all
do they
that
have
gas
flavor?
out. Not really, not as
Oh.
much. You know what I got though? We got this ninja soda maker or whatever, and it
Mhm.
carbonates the water.
Oh,
And you could buy your own like flavoring. So at
flavor
like
and stuff.
even
Yeah.
at Walmart, they have those little squeeze bottles. You put that shit up in
Mhm.
there. It tastes like
Yeah.
soda, no calories whatsoever.
This was
And I've been
up.
using that. That shit is really good, man. Because I need
so,
flavor sometimes, but I could drink some bland shit.
I'm a
Okay.
water drinker all
Yeah.
day long, unless I'm drinking
Yeah.
out
Yeah, I ain't crazy about carbonation because
I love carbonation.
If it's carbonated, I'm gonna go all out and just get the 12 teaspoons of sugar that's in every can of soda. And I only crave it like every now and then, like a Dr. Pepper or a Coke or something. Ice cold, and half time it's in the middle of the night. I'm getting up and I just want to chug a lug, and I want all of the stuff in my throat and all that stuff. But otherwise,
I could drink. I could drink like
flavor because if for me and my girls are like it tastes like TV static.
No, not TV static.
TV static.
That's crazy.
Dr. Pepper. Oh my gosh.
I love Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper
is delicious.
I love Dr. Pepper.
Oh my God.
Put in it.
Three against one.
You don't like Dr. Pepper?
You don't fuck with Dr. Pepper, yo?
No, I can't believe all y'all like Dr. Pepper too.
No,
oh my God.
That's definitely top 5 sodas right there. There's
absolutely.
I don't like many diet sodas, but I like diet Dr. Pepper too.
Okay, all right.
Dr. Pepper.
I know Brian is in Atlanta. Harley's in Chicago. Chanel?
I'm in Texas.
Texas. Okay.
I'm listening to y'all about pop soda, and I'm like, but that's pop.
Nah,
I'm from Chicago. And y'all say that's soda, I'm like, that's pop.
They say in all of Louisiana, but in New Orleans, it's cold drink.
Cold drink, right? Louisiana.
In DC.
Everything is cold drink except Coke. Coca-Cola is still a Coke.
It's still a
I'm
Coke.
from Jersey, so it's
in
fucking soda.
Mississippi, everything is Coke. I went to college in Mississippi, so everything is Coke.
Everything is
Coke.
Yeah, everything is Coke.
Everything is Coke in Mississippi. But then when I go to Louisiana, it's a cold drink, and then home it's pop.
Yeah, nah, like Dr. Pepper. I don't know. I just could never get with it. I haven't had it so long. I don't even remember what it tastes like. But I just knew.
Boy, go get you some.
You know what? Just because you said that, I might. But I think she's gonna beat me up. She's gonna be like, "You got some Dr. Pepper and not Coca-Cola?" Oh nah.
Coke is such a hitter. It's crazy how Coca-Cola has such like a long foundation. Like everybody loves it. Like literally, y'all could just say, "Hey, it's just Coke. Fuck it. There ain't nothing else."
I would say, was there really Coke in the old bottles? I heard.
Originally.
Not even that long ago. It wasn't like
and the glass bottles, right?
It was glass bottles.
So is it like a little drizzle, or could you like shake it up and see a little?
I don't know.
No, it was in the formula. It wasn't you would never see it. Like you know, oh here, add this Coke before you drink it. Nah, it was the formula. But what the fuck was I about to say? I was about to say Coke is such a hit or miss drink to me, man. It's like it's really like if you get a Coke, especially if you get it from like the fountains, when you go to like a fast food spot. Yeah, that shit be flat. It's flat before it's out of the faucet. That shit is crazy, though.
Yeah,
the best Coke is in a glass bottle.
Pepsi,
and the reason
always good, yo.
And I think the reason why it is always flat too. I remember working at a movie theater. Like most of them drinks got to go through a machine that already like I think be having like water in it or something to that effect.
Yeah, it's just syrup.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, syrup, and it's just basically just flatten that shit out. So. Yeah, the Sprite and that fucking Coke, yeah, you forget about it, especially if you're gonna get it from the fountain.
What I love about those machines that have all the different flavors, like you can get a grape iced tea or vanilla. Oh, I love those machines. Like Five Guys. I go with Five Guys and only get a pop.
Bro, Five Guys. You gotta rent your fucking house out to get Five Guys when you want to get that motherfuckers. I went in there. I tell this story every fucking time somebody brings a Five Guys. I went in there one day and I knew they were expensive, but I wasn't in there for a while. And I went in there and I had my kids with me and everything, and I was ordering shit. And I was like, all right, I see everything separate. Fuck. We ordered our food. I got like burger and fries for everybody. It wasn't even extravagant.
Well, I know
that shit said like $96
because it's $20 a pop in there.
We walked right the fuck out the door. I didn't even say anything to the person. I was just like $96. We just left. Then they're gonna try to give you free peanuts to make up for it. Who the fuck is an elephant?
There ain't no peanuts in the world.
That shit was.
But it's a good burger though.
It is, but not better than what I can make at the house for fucking half of that shit.
You can make it at the house. You can. You know what I'm saying? That's why when I go to Five Guys, I sneak off to Five Guys. I go to Five Guys by myself. I don't bring nobody with me. If you're coming with me, you better have your own money because it's $20 a pop.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
They are good.
restaurants in general, unless we're doing something like a pan of chicken or something, is mommy daddy territory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to the restaurant and then we're gonna come home and we're gonna cook.
No, we like that too. Yeah, don't get it. Yeah, we do the same thing. Me and wife, we'll get some food. We'll go out and then we might bring something home for the kids. Like we might get them a pizza.
Yeah,
but
or a Happy Meal from McDonald's or something.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Only got expensive, and I got a 10-year-old now. He don't want a Happy Meal. He want a 10-piece nugget.
Of course, hell yeah.
Deals, yo. Gotta get some deals.
When all of my kids was in the house, that was an easy $100, and that was back in the day. That
I got 10 and 15, and they both boys. So both of my stepsons are eating more than me right now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And they're both bigger than me.
Yo, get them apps. I tell everybody, get them fucking apps. Get the McDonald's app, get the Burger King, all them apps. Because they give half the time you go there, they give you free shit. The only place you definitely ain't getting no break at, besides Five Guys, is Taco Bell, man. Taco Bell's another.
Taco Bell do not get up.
That shit is crazy
they
now,
do
bro.
not, and it be so good. I love Taco Bell, y'all. That's
so do I. But they're super expensive now.
They do not let up on them prices.
That shit crazy. 2 tacos you get, it's like fucking $20 now.
But I'm a value box girl at Taco Bell, so I'm gonna get the whatever $5 box they got, whatever chalupa box they got. I'm definitely gonna get that.
Yeah, I fuck with Taco Bell. I love Taco Bell.
My body can't handle none of that stuff no more. It messes my digestive system.
I can't. Five Guys. I haven't tried Five Guys in a long time, but the time I did, I said, "Ooh, I gotta go to the bathroom after that."
Are they in Washington?
Five Guys, huh?
Are they in Washington?
Yeah, it was one up in Columbia Heights here in DC, like uptown a little bit, but I'm not too sure if it was still there though. It was one downtown by the Capital One Arena though, but they moved that one though. But
in Jersey there was none. I mean, in Jersey, when I was in Jersey and I came down to Georgia, all the shit that was new to me was Zaxby's. I never heard of Zaxby's before.
You love it?
Yeah, I don't. I mean, it's all right. It's like.
What about Raising Cane's?
They don't have that over here.
Really?
They don't got Raising Cane's over here. Yeah, I never saw that in Jersey either. That was like, wasn't that newer though? I know they had Carl's and shit like that, but
the first time I saw Cane's was in Mississippi.
Yeah, I never saw that. They got Hardee's. Hardee's was another one that was new to me, and that's pretty much it, man.
I mean, and Hardee's and Carl's Jr. is the same company. It's the same people.
There you go.
I had Checkers rallies at New Jersey.
Checkers up there. Checkers my shit. The fries.
That used to be where we used to go after we got drunk at the club. They had little rallies right there next to the club. That was shop right there.
Castle for us.
White Castle. That was White Castle for us all.
White Castle at 2 in the morning. You eat it with your eyes closed. Them burgers have you on the shitter in the morning.
Or we from the hood, so the Chicken Shack was really our spot. So we went to the Chicken Shack. We go there at fucking 2 o'clock in the morning, get a beef patty, get some fucking fries and a burger and a Snapple or some shit, or a Mystic fucking juice if you from out north. Yeah, bro. You eating that shit watching Jerky Boys and shit like that on VHS. What y'all niggas know about that shit? Real on the telephone chat lines. That's me and my brother. We used to get home and be on the fucking loop. Yep, on the telephone chat lines, bro. Meeting up girls.
That's old school right there.
Party lines.
Yeah, the party lines. Yeah,
we used to do that shit all the time. That was our routine. We go out and at like 5 o'clock. We go out, be out at the mall, movies, whatever. Get home, it'd be like fucking 2 o'clock in the morning. Go get something to eat, and then be on the loop.
Have you ever met someone off the party lines?
Yo, our boy Carlos. Shout out to fucking Carlos, bro. This guy used to get girls to pay for his fucking train tickets and shit. He go stay with him. But damn, we all met a bunch of people, but that he was the king, bro. He used to like different states, everything, bro. That shit used to be crazy. Yeah, Los was crazy, man. Shout out to Los.
I never met nobody on the party lines though, but shit, I always act like, I was some type of, because I ain't gonna never forget one time when we first moved in, it was like maybe 2002. I was living, my mom and, my sister and brothers was all living with my aunt at one point, and we got this new apartment. And I guess the phone, my mom, I guess the phone was already hooked up and processed or whatever the case was. And we was just bringing our stuff in slowly but surely. And this is the first night and everybody went to sleep. Everybody sleep. They on the floor and everything, and the phone rings, and I'm just like, okay, who could that be? Hello. And it was a woman. She was on the other side. She was like, "Hello, can I speak to such and such?" I was like, "Yeah, you got the wrong number." And it's like, "Okay, all right." 5 minutes later, she called right back, and then she was like, "Can I speak to such and such?" I was like, well, I said, you got the wrong number." "Well, I only called it back just to hear your voice. You sound sexy."
Oh.
I was like, okay. I was what, 12 years old at that point, so I'm just like, hold up, wait a minute.
What you want to talk about, man?
That was funny.
Did you keep talking to her?
No, actually, no, I didn't. I really did. At that time, man, I think about it and I'm like, damn, maybe, but nah, I didn't though. I was just thrown off about that though. But that, yeah, at that point, I was just like, okay, yeah, I'm just gonna use my voice.
There you go. She inspired you.
I got catfish technically off the party line. This dude tells me that he's all these different things, but he also tells me that he's security. We walk past each other where we supposed to meet at, but he don't look nothing like what he told me. But I know it's him because he got a security uniform on. So I acted just as dumb as he did. We just walked past each other because boy, you ain't finna. He was horrible looking.
Yeah.
I was like, bro. And then you got the security outfit on. So what you thought I was just gonna stop and still be with it? No, fuck you. I'm finna get on the bus because what you thought.
Yo. Y'all would hear some embarrassing shit.
I would catfish dumb shit. Like I would tell dudes I was tall, but
yeah,
5'2".
Right. Why did you tell them you were tall? Was that like a hidden fantasy?
No, I feel like that's just sexy. And then guys would meet me and be like, "Bro, I don't care that you're fucking short." Like,
so that's like
would lie about crazy shit. Like I got green eyes, and then I look at you and I meet you, and it's like, nigga, no, you don't. And you not even cute. Like I can see if the alternative was cute, but you're hideous, and you don't have green eyes.
Man, shit, that was another thing. Of course, a lot of women wouldn't even they hit I don't know what it was 7 to pass by or something like that, and they're like, how do you look? Or you had to leave like a little message or whatever. So, and I remember making a skit off of this, and I'm gonna share it with you. I don't know if you guys ever seen it though, but I made a skit off of it in 2020 though, because you get on the chat line, if you ain't over 6 feet tall, if you ain't got your own car, you ain't got your own house, you ain't living with your mama, they pressing 7 real fast. Hell yeah. I'm like, damn. So man, I did a little skit where I said, I don't know what my name was. I think I said my name Big Daddy or something like that. I'm 6'2". Yeah, I drive my mama Maxim or something like that, Toyota or something. Yeah, I got my car, my mama car, I drive my mama car or something like that. Like if you didn't have those requirements, and then on the party chat, it was just so free. So I mean, like you ain't see nobody's face unless you met them. So it was just like, let's just have some fun. But I remember that shit.
That's hilarious,
bro. I remember. I was thinking about this the other day, and I don't even know why I was thinking about it. Probably because it was a down point in my fucking life. But I had met this girl, and I forgot how I met her. This was maybe a couple years before I met my wife and everything. But I met this girl, and I've had some bad dates before. I've had different things. I've left some dates, all that shit. But I wasn't dating nobody for a while. I was like just working. I was kind of stressed out down here in Georgia. I was completely by myself for the most part, besides my son. And I met this girl. I was talking to her, and we were kicking it. We were, for like a month. We were talking, we didn't really see each other. We were just talking, getting to know each other and shit. And one day she started sending me pictures, like of her getting out the shower. This girl was she was sexy. Like she was bigger, but she was sexy as hell. Mm-hmm. And I was like, all right, come on, let's meet each other and shit. And you know how when you do something, when you do it, you're not really there. You're not really thinking about how you're fucking up or whatever. Right. But then you have time to reflect, like now, like and this is what I did, y'all. And I remember this shit. We was sitting there. We went up at like a coffee place and shit. And we were sitting down. And I sat there, took my chair. I sat at the end of the table, and she sat right on the other side of the table. And we was just talking. And I was like leaned into her. I was touching her leg. I was like just like super creep mode, yo. And I was really like what I was really trying to do was just like fully dive into the shit. Like, yeah, so we're gonna do this and we're gonna do that. And I think right before we went to the coffee shop, we went to like a sporting store. She had to get something for like a sporting thing, and we went there, and I was like hugging her from the back. I was this is so not fucking me, yo. And she told me basically she had got a phone call. And she was like, "Oh, I think I gotta leave. My dog got out or some shit like that." She told me, and I'm sitting there, dumbass, thinking like, "Oh man, damn, her dog got out. I guess she's gotta leave." Tell me how after all of that, I still tried to go in for the kiss, and she dipped. And it's crazy because that is one time. It was like I think after that, it kind of woke me up. Like, damn, I gotta get my shit together. I went there. I was wearing sweatpants. I didn't give a like. It was weird, yo, and it was just like I remember how awkward I remembered it being because I'm like, how the fuck did I even do that? But I can't imagine how awkward it was for her
to just be getting touched like that,
like being just fucking weird. Like, you know, in my eyes, I was thinking like, damn, like we've been talking for a while, like, you know, she's sending me pictures and shit, like, all right, fuck it, like we getting close. But also, I was alone. I wasn't really fucking with nobody for a while. So I think everything was just coming out and I was just letting it happen. But it's like, she don't know me. Like, she'd be like, oh, this fucking creeper. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I ain't never did some shit like this before. Like, you know, as far as like try to throw myself at somebody. I thought about that shit the other day and I was like, damn, bro, that's crazy.
How did
you realize like where you were psychologically during that time?
I mean, I think that's why I started thinking about it now, because I think it's just like people deal with shit, right? People deal with shit, and your impression is left on a lot of people that you meet once, twice, maybe a couple times or whatever. There's people that you meet, and you're like, oh, you know, maybe you might be the nicest person in the world, but you just catch that person, and one bad thing happens. That guy's a fucking asshole, you know?
Right.
And you stuck with that. That girl forever. She deleted me off of PlayStation, every fucking thing. I was like, now I don't blame her. Like, it's like, yeah, I know.
Right. Okay. She's stuck with that memory. That has nothing to do with her. That's another like moments like that are why I don't take anything personally. Because 10 times out of 10, people are entering the situation with me from their own completely different perspective. Yes. And a lot of the things that they do, say, and behave have nothing to do with me. I never take anything personally because it's like, this ain't even about me. Now, I'm going to speak up and make you see me while you out here projecting. But beyond that, I'm not going to take it personally. And I'm not going to stop you just because you do some weird shit to me.
Right. You just set your boundaries if necessary.
Yeah.
You know? So just so I can understand, I was just trying to check on something. You was, you know, met this shorty on, you know, the party line and everything. She sent you
not the party line. This was kind of recent, like crazy recent, like this, like maybe like 9-10 years ago. I was working at Comcast, and right before I met my wife, like it was probably like a year or so before I met my wife, and I was alone when I was in Georgia. At one point, like I came down here with family, and that shit fell through. I was staying at a place where it was just like I was renting a room. I was getting my son when you know, his mom's was going to work, and then I was working overnight, and so it was just like I was just going through a lot of shit, yo. Like, you know, just kind of battling shit. And then I wasn't dating. I wasn't doing anything. So I was just meeting people and talking to people and stuff like that going on, like, you know, Plenty of Fish. That's probably where I fucking met her at. And just different, like, you know, things or whatever. And I remember the experience, and I remember her saying like, "Oh, I left my dog," and my stupid ass now, like I'm saying, I was like, "Oh, fuck, what's wrong with you, bro?" Like, you know damn well she didn't. Oh, the dog got out, so I gotta leave. That was the biggest load of bullshit. I would have knew that a million. If somebody said to me right now, like, I would have knew that immediately. But I was so not myself. That was why I say this shit. I don't know if I ever told y'all, but one of the things that I think I really fell in love with my wife was when I met her. For some reason, yo, it immediately brought me back to not just me, but the person that I was even before I came to Georgia. And that was where it was like, it was really fucking weird. I don't even know how to explain that shit, yo. But it's like, I was such a different person when I had my son, and everything became just about him. Nothing else was like me getting here, me doing all this shit or whatever. So the person that I was, like this motherfucker that I was for 20 fucking years, was completely different. And I didn't even know that person, yo.
Yeah.
But when I met my wife, it was weird. Like, I just instantly like went back, like, oh shit, like
Yeah.
I'm thinking the way I used to. I'm figuring shit out the way. That's why I think I started the show too. She's a big part of it. Like I became the motherfucker that I used to be, probably better or whatever. And but
got down to the core of who you are.
And
yeah,
when
it
you
was crazy.
person, you always feel like you're at home. Like that was how I knew that I loved Gucci. Like when I met him, it was like, no, this apartment could cease to exist, but like if I'm with you, I'm at home.
Yeah, I'm at home.
Yeah,
yep,
you got it.
Yep. Yeah,
for real.
Hey, that's what's up, man. That's what's up, though. Hey, but that girl, hey, look here, that's her fault. That's her fault and everything like that. She missed out on something.
She did send some signs, even though you don't always want to. Of course, I understand what B is kind of holding himself accountable, but at the same time, Dre, I see what you're saying. Like if I'm sending you suggestive pictures, then I'm not gonna want you to sit 12 feet away from me either.
Exactly.
Trying to tell you.
That's what I'm saying. Like she was sending you those pictures and everything, and then the whole my dog got out. That was her little scapegoat from just the rolling out, basically though. So she didn't really. So I guess what once she saw you, her mind or her opinion changed.
That's what I think.
Sometimes the thought be like, for me, I've experienced how the thought was so captivating that I would engage in the thought with a person about physical things, whatever. But then the act, I'm not prepared. Mentally, I wasn't ready for the act. So maybe I'm doing the texting, maybe I'm even doing the photos because that's thought, that's mental shit. But then when we get there and you put your hand on my thigh, I'm like, whoa.
Too much.
This just got real.
Right. Like, oh my God, I got the shit I said in the messages. Hold on.
Yeah. And then to even think of it like, back, some years ago, even, before more so like social media, if you were on like a party line or a party chat, all you had was sort of your imagination in a way.
Yeah.
All you had was if you heard this person, voice, whether it was a man or woman, and they had a deep voice or she had a nice little soft tone, you just automatically think, damn, you gotta be handsome, you gotta be, attractive or whatever. So, and then for a lot of women, like even some men, they definitely deeply went into the emotions. And I mean, just thinking, and just okay, yeah, how he look? Okay, he might got 6'5", he might got a car, I don't know, putting all together, and then when you actually meet this motherfucker, it's a totally different person. Totally different person. So yeah,
that's why the catfish game is like
it's why they can't really connect with each other because these kids spend so much time virtually with each other where you can edit and pre-read and get it together. When you meet these people in person, they look down in their chest like this. A lot of them don't know how to make eye contact. Like a lot of children, I'm when I'm around them, I'm like, can you look at me? Why are you looking at the ground? But it's also from motor skills, right? I'm always looking at my phone. I'm always looking at the small screen. So they walk and they exist like this. But if your head is down, you're going to fuck around and end up hurt or dead in these streets. You got to look up. Your head need to be on the swivel.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Definitely got to pay attention.
Yeah, definitely got to pay attention. Man, we was having a good conversation. We didn't have Holly and Holly and Charnel here last week, and we were talking about actually the Coca-Cola, Dr. Pepper, and everything. And just to kind of like jump off that though, because we was talking about favorite drinks and everything. Tap water or bottled water?
Bottle. I ain't fooling with nothing that come out of the tap because there's junk in there.
Junk and everything, yo.
Do not.
I drink bottled water because my fiance is like adamant on like not drinking tap water. But honestly, I used to do a Brita. I used to have a Brita.
Yeah, the water filter.
Yeah, I would have a tap and then filter my Brita. And I used to just have a pitcher of water in my house when I lived alone. But since now that I live with him and the boys, and you just don't want to be drinking behind kids, so you just get the bottled water. That's it.
Yeah, definitely too. Don't drink behind your kids. Oh my gosh.
No, fuck no. I don't eat. I barely even drink behind my wife, yo. I hate backwash, yo. I hate spit. I hate all that shit. Unless I'm like fucking. If I'm fucking and doing all that freak shit, I'm good. But if it's just us eating a sandwich, nah, I can't do that. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, I'm like I can only swap particles one way. Now, that's all different.
That's all different story.
Oh yeah. Doing the freaky type shit. Yeah, that's something different.
Somebody takes a bite of a sandwich and then somebody else takes a bite of the sandwich. Nah, I can't fuck with that.
So I do that with my sisters. Like if my sister take a bite of her sandwich, I will come behind her and take a bite of her sandwich.
I can't do that.
I do that with my sisters. I'm probably the most gross with my sisters. Like I'll go grab their pop and be like, "You been sucking dick?" And then they say no, and I'll get some pop.
We used to do that all the time.
Or drink out of a can. Like when people drink out of a can and then somebody drinks out of the same can. That's
a very interesting question.
I don't put my mouth on the can. Period. I don't like.
Yeah, but it's still spit in that.
Yeah,
that little valley on the can.
At all. If I'm drinking out of a can, I'm either having a straw or I'm putting it in a cup. I don't like to touch a can at all.
Like touch can.
Question you ask your sister, Dre, before you eat off of her. You been sucking dick?
Hey, you know what? I don't know. Hey, look here.
I'm gonna guess yes and just skip that whole process and just be like, all right, you eat your shit, I'll eat mine.
For real.
And then really a time frame thing, right? Because I already know she sucked dick. It's how long it's been since you.
How long it's been since you sucked dick, right? Did you just?
What girl?
Then you yo,
I'm not trying to switch the topic, but since we're on this dick sucking shit, you know what's crazy? Here's my brain too, right? This is crazy, right? This is crazy. I like to see girls, especially like ones who are like, you know, all fucking presentable and professional and managers and shit. I just can't help but think sometimes like you suck dick just like all the other girls.
Exactly.
At some point, you got a dick in your mouth.
It don't matter if she.
I don't care how important you think you are.
Fly and pristine.
I don't know.
Them the ones that's gonna suck it the sloppy is because they want a space in their life where they can balance out. If I'm a bitch and a boss everywhere else, oh baby, I'm getting slapped out of their room.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Damn.
That should be funny to me. It makes me like, I'm not gonna say it does. I respect you. I respect you, right? Because like I respect you because what's good, but don't try to get tough or what do you think you're dealing with? Because I'm the first thing I'm gonna start thinking about like you suck dick.
And that's
there's nothing you can say. Like I don't give a fuck.
And that's why I'm
just turn around, just be like,
because it's
really
disturbing to me. I don't do it. I don't suck dick on my knees. I'll lay down flat like a sniper. I'll balance on my shoes. I'll hang upside down from one of my poles and do it. But I don't.
Oh
that's
shit!
Nice. That's nice right there.
I don't suck dick on my knees. No.
What about? Okay, let me ask. Here's another good question. All right, Harley. So you don't want to do it on your knee? Okay. So are you one of the ones who, if you put your hand on the back of your head, will you?
Don't touch my head.
Don't touch your head.
First of all, I'm doing a great enough job, and I know I'm doing a great enough job. No, don't touch my head.
Nah.
Yo, can you at least? Huh?
Girls say that shit. I've had times the girl has said, "Don't grab the back of my head," and you know what I did, right?
Grab the back of her head. Okay, so all right. Okay, so if he can't grab the back of your head, can he at least rub his hands through your head?
Well, no, you can play in my hair.
Okay.
Don't try.
Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
You can play in my hair, especially now that I got my rear hair. But back when I used to wear $1,000 wigs, no, you can't touch my head.
Don't touch the hair.
Baby, this is Peru.
I don't follow rules. That's why it's like I'm the type of nigga like I don't like when girls give me, or I don't like when anybody gives me like any like rules and shit I gotta follow. So it's like it's the worst if you don't do that.
With not following
look at this. Just take the wig off.
My reasons for not the head
I used to take my wigs off.
Yeah, just take it off. You know, like.
So Brian,
it's gonna come off.
Wig on because they want the whole. You know, some people want the whole shebang.
Yeah,
that's the way you know you in love. You break all your rules because you heard.
You break all your rules.
Like you heard this asshole in the background. Who can't touch your head, nigga? Shut up.
Niggas is grabbing their head, bro.
The problem, like Brian, you said like I don't like to follow rules, right?
Yeah.
If somebody give me rules. The problem with that, like for me, is the reason I don't like the head thing is because I was assaulted in that way, and so that bring me back, right?
That's always gonna fuck up everything.
Right, that's everything.
Oh
right?
damn! Like
I need that level of respect to not trigger, that memory or that thing, right?
See, Charnel, listen, that's a good ass point, right? Because everybody's got a story, like we were saying before. Everybody got some history and shit like that or whatever. But that's why I think it's important. So, like for me, if I found that out about you, I would have to be grown up enough to be like, all right, me and Chanel can't fuck around like that because I'm gonna fuck around and grab the back of her head. There's no doubt about it. So it's like that's why you gotta know yourself, you gotta know your limits, and you gotta know what you're supposed to do.
Look at me on the opposite side. If that was me, I'd have just been like, you know what? I respect that. I respect that though, but that bush looked like you can have my hands run through it a couple of times. So that would have been it instead of like, oh, no, we ain't doing that.
Because I'm safe. I feel safe with my boo, right? You can do whatever the hell you want. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because I feel safe with him. But he respected that off top when I tell you, okay, these are the things that I can't, you know, and I tell them because up front. When I tell you what the rule is, I'm gonna tell you the why so you can understand. This ain't me playing coy and being like, you know, no, but really yes, but really no, but really yes, you know.
And that's a hard fucking distinction.
And
that's a hard distinction sometimes.
Right? Like for me, it's how you do it. Like with my partner, when he wanted to do more things, first he respected my boundary. Right. Then he's like, look, I'm finna put my hand
start pressing some shit. That's right.
I'm gonna do this,
But no anal. Oh, okay. For a week, motherfucker.
Right. And my thing is, the conversation is great for me because maybe the no is not a whole no because I might want to try it for real.
Exactly.
But I need somebody that's willing first to respect the boundary. So the first time you respect the boundary, and then if you talk to me about it, like when he's like, I'm about to put my hand on the back of your head, I'm like, actually push it because now I'm feeling brave, nigga.
But don't y'all like when we take?
Let's try that out. See what happens.
But hold up. But don't y'all like when we fucking take charge though?
Absolutely.
After that foundation has been set.
See the shit we gotta be faced with. We gotta balance. I'm gonna take the fucking head like this and shit. Like,
once the foundation of safety is laid.
Once that foundation of safety is laid, put your foot on the side of my face and pin me to the floor. Okay. And I have literally asked for that in the middle of back shots. I was like, put your foot on my face. He's like, what? Put your foot on my face. You are disgusting. We gotta have that boundary first. We gotta have that foundation that I know that if you could, I have to know that you can feel when I get uncomfortable. Right. Because we get into these situations, these consensual, non-consent situations, and you don't always know that no is a real no. I need you to know my body.
Be able to know that.
I need you to know my body enough that if I stiffen up and I'm really uncomfortable, that you come back. And he has that, which is why you can press the boundary.
Yeah, definitely want. See, I think we're definitely talking a lot about like people that we're with. Like, you know, of course, I know my wife. Like, you know what I'm saying. But let's be honest. I'm not saying like, you know, me and my wife can definitely have a good time. But I guess I don't know. Maybe I sound like a fucking asshole. Maybe I sound. But this is some real shit right now. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. There's been plenty of times that I've met some chicks and I've supremely knew from the beginning, man, I'm fucking you. Maybe whenever I want. Maybe however I want. And it's not that I don't have no respect. But I definitely know that you the toy that I'm playing with right the fuck now. And I'm gonna do shit that I ain't never thought I was gonna do in my life.
You're playing with like exactly.
That's what I'm saying. But either way,
liminals that's okay. Like you meet.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, you're gonna fuck the shit out of them, and it's not gonna be like I don't really care how you feel about it. Like I'm just gonna do shit to you, and if you tell me to stop, I'm not gonna keep going. I'm not gonna fucking like abuse you, but I'm just saying like I'm gonna take fucking chances that I wouldn't take with somebody that I'm in love with or something. Let's be real.
I get that.
I'm being honest, yo. There's mad niggas who can agree. I'm pretty sure.
I agree. I definitely understand.
Like any type of positions that might bend the dick in a weird way, I'm not gonna do that to a guy who I might want to fuck again. But if I don't really know you like that, I'm gonna try some acrobatic shit that might hurt you.
Exactly. Why not?
Now I know what to do with the guy.
Yo, I've had a girl literally tell me. I was fucking her. We was fucking around for a while, and at one point I was standing the fuck up. And I don't even remember what she was doing, but she was like, why do you always you nut on me, whatever? You're supposed to, she was like, why do you always pull it out and just nut on the blanket or whatever? You're supposed to pull it out and nut all over me. And she was sitting down like that, just literally just said that. I was like,
that's my kind of girl.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah,
literally, like
stop fucking on my shit, boy, basically.
Yo, hey, listen, big titty and glasses, I told you, and light skin, I'm telling you, this motherfuckers as well.
I'm telling you.
Same one.
They be faking like they don't want it though, but they be the ones too.
Should be wild. In the library, you meet them in the library and shit. Studying for nothing.
Library girls.
Studying for nothing.
Nothing at all. Just there. just there, just like,
Maybe they
this
studying
is
for
the
you.
place.
Listen, bro.
Period.
Maybe
I'm
they
fucking
studying
wild.
for you.
So I used to be. I'm not wild. I'm fat and old now. My fucking body hurts all the time. But I used to be reckless, bro. I didn't give a fuck, yo. I was a nigga in my crew that didn't give a fuck, and I took risks. I took chances. I was trying to drive the fuck. This bitch was over here catfishing me, and I called her up, and I said, "Yo, we driving to your fucking house right now. We drive. Where the fuck she live? It was damn." It was far out. I was in Jersey. It was like fucking 5 hours. I got in my car, me and my brother. I was like, yo, I'm coming to where you at right. Ohio. It was Ohio. I said, I'm coming to where you at right now. And she was like, no, you can't do that. I was like, what do you mean I can't do that? Well, check this out. I'm coming. I'll call you when I'm there. And I hung the fuck up.
Damn.
We drove for 2 hours. We drove for 2 hours before my brother was like, yo, if we go all this way and she doesn't meet us, it's gonna be a waste of time. And then we turned back around. But I drove for 2 hours. I was a spontaneous motherfucker. I didn't care, bro. I don't like respecting rules. I like trying to make shit happen. I don't give a fuck,
man. That goes back to shit. What was it? I think it was Black Planet. Black Planet. I remember.
Oh, man,
yeah, I know, right? Took you back, man. I remember back in them days. I think it was Black Planet. It was Black Planet or Master. I can't remember what it was though. But I definitely remember, talking to this lady. I remember her name was Nikki. She was from Texas. I don't remember. I think Houston or whatever it was. And this was like 2008, 2009. And all we would do was just have phone sex all the time. Nothing else, just phone sex. And it was just like, but I know this, I know what she looked. Oh, yes, I did. Of course, she had pictures. But, them are the things about those long distance relationships. And it's like, well, we want to meet you. But, at that point, I was like 17, 16 at that point. Yeah. And then, she was a little older. But, yeah, man, in them days, it was a little wild, too. And then she was just like, yeah, you had to fuck the shit out of me. I was like, oh, shit. Okay. All right. Here we go.
Trey was like, damn, all right.
All right. All right. 16, 17 years old and shit like that. I'm telling you. And I think it all goes back to that me answering that phone call at like 1:00 in the morning. That lady talking about your voice sound. Even when I was working at the movie theaters, I never forget it too. And I'm just answering the phones. Thank you for calling Gotti, place 14. How can I help you? Shit. Who is this? What movies are playing today? I'm like, all of them, I guess. But yeah, man, I'm telling you, like that.
Voice made for radio, and I look at the podcast, producing the women over the airwaves, Dre.
Where you at? Where you
one of them 976 numbers and making lots of money.
Said 976.
Shit, I'm telling you, listen, I wish. I do that shit in a heartbeat from your fucking living room while you doing laundry and shit. What are you wearing?
What you want?
What am I wearing? What a stupid question. Think about it. Like I said, think about it. Like, what are you wearing? Who the fuck cares? Just tell me what you're gonna do to me, all right? This isn't real life. Wearing nothing.
You gotta mentally get there, B.
Yeah, I know. But still, man.
Yeah.
And my panties match. No, they fucking don't. You don't even wear them. I'm playing. On your period, you got mad shit going on.
Yeah, it's
truth.
To me, man, like I said, it's the imagination too. Like, just don't show up in the scene just butt naked. Like, come on.
Yeah,
come on.
That's
Like,
true. I feel that
do
way
you
too.
prefer butt naked or you prefer lingerie or
I ain't a lingerie. I like a nice outfit. A nice outfit.
Put together outfit. Yeah, your hair done good and shit. Not too good where you can't fuck with it and shit like that.
See?
I'm talking about just nice.
Yeah, look at the hair. See, I'm not all that. You ain't gotta impress me too much. You have a nice outfit on or whatever. You can forget about the lingerie. I'm not. No.
Yeah, I don't
you can skip the lingerie part.
Clips and all that.
You got a nice dress on or whatever. Yeah.
So a nice little streetwear outfit situation.
Titties gotta be up. Titties gotta be up and out. And titties out a little bit. I'm cool. I'm straight. I'm like, all right, you good. But if they're not. Yeah, if titties not out, then you better have a lot of
or you need it damn near down to the areola.
Nah. It don't gotta be crazy. Like it just literally that little tease is what turns it on. It's like, wait a minute, like, all right, yeah, you got some shit under there. One of the things that I find sexy as hell, even when I'm looking at like Instagram and shit like that, It's always the ones. It's not the ones who's over here. Oh, I'm all fucking like we just said. Oh, we got titties all the way out. You got the shirt halfway buttoned and shit. It's the ones that got like the little street clothes on and they just walking around with t-shirts. And then you look and you see another picture and you look, they're like, damn, you got all that under there. Yeah, that's the turn on shit.
It's definitely the subtle flex.
I always say leave something to the imagination.
When I was kind of going out with the men that were courting me, that were my technical sugar daddies, it was the subtle flex. Like I would wear a gorgeous dress that came all the way up to my neck, but then my split came up to my thigh. And so I'm walking in this restaurant with this man, and most people don't see the split yet. You see this beautiful, polished young woman, and then I sit down and I cross my hands. There's their chocolate ass thigh. And then, oh my God, well, those men used to get drinks into them. Oh my God, she's so beautiful. But it was always the subtle flex.
Yep. Yeah, man. I like that hidden shit. I like that. I'm not obvious shit. Whatever.
Yeah. You catch a man losing his mind though. As soon as you let that chocolate thigh out, just like, oh gosh. Lose your mind. Forget about what they already ordered already. Like, goddamn, if I'm here to eat steak or I'm here to eat something else. Like,
I
know.
Oh
man.
I think that's what I love about being a woman is I know that I can purposely change the energy of the places that I walk through based on what I'm wearing, how I'm walking, how I carry myself. I love that about being a woman because if I don't want to cause a scene, I could toss on some sweats and the t-shirt. Absolutely. Notice whatever. But if I just want
not as much as
See, when I think of that, I couldn't be
walk. I know you looking.
Yeah. That's and listen, as long as y'all understand, without a shadow of a fucking doubt, y'all all have fat, skinny, small, whatever. Y'all all have that fucking ability. Yo, listen, I don't know if I was on here and we were having this conversation, or I don't know if I was talking to my wife. The scientific nature, I'm like a fucking teacher right now, shit. The scientific nature of just the man and the woman, bro. I don't fuck how you look at it. We are supposed to want you and be triggered by your ass because we supposed to take our shit and put it in you and make more motherfuckers. That's the fucking foundation. You understand? Like that is the nature of this motherfucker. So like you just said, Harley, as long as you understand that shit, at any given day, you come out, you put a little, you go crazy, and you say, "Man, I'm putting my fucking bra on and a thong." You think that cops gonna be locking you up? Like if I come out with my dick swinging and shit? No. They gonna be like just like us and shit.
No bullshit. No.
Then they might come at you, but y'all women have that fucking power. That's why, like me and Dre was talking about, y'all can get on a Twitter or Twitch or whatever the fuck you want and have a fucking account. You play a game, you got the controller backwards, and like shit. You don't even play right, bro. And a million fucking
people gonna be on there watching. Yep,
that's how it goes.
It's just someone's. Yeah, it's some ones that I see on TikTok, and they just sitting down playing the game, and it's just like how the camera is positioned. It's how the camera is positioned, what they got on to, and you ain't gotta be up there naked or whatever. It's just the camera's positioned to where you can see the crease. Oh, they sitting down, must got a big butt. Thighs, oh, good creases. Oh, what game they playing? Oh my goodness. Then oil up chest, everything. Oh. Good, great, like everybody gifts, all that. Like I was just telling baby, like I'm just saying, you got to be funny, you got to be handsome, or you got to be informative, or telling people something that they don't even know it be blowing up like that. Far as like a woman could get on there and just bam, she know she the shit. She can get on there and just stop the whole world. She can break the internet if she want to.
Exactly.
Shit crazy.
Without a doubt. All right, guys, I gotta fucking get ready to dip up out of here.
All right, we about to wrap it up. This is season finale, and we gonna go ahead and wrap it up from here until we definitely meet again, man. This definitely been great, and definitely make sure you follow and subscribe to Everybody Podcast. One last time, we're gonna go around the room. I think Brian, you want to go first? Where they can catch you at and everything like that.
Dre, definitely a great season, man. It's been a lot of fun. I think we had a lot of really good conversations coming back this time. I think we definitely all know each other at this point. We know our personalities. We know how we think, and I think it's made for a better what's it called? But yeah, it's been great, man. I can't wait to y'all come check me out on the entertainment show. We about to go talk about media that's non-existent or close to extinct. And we got a top 5 fictional weapons, bro. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. So definitely looking forward to that tonight. But yeah, that's it, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up, Chanel.
Y'all know me. First of all, Choosing Empowerment is looking for more clients. I got 3 interns, y'all. 3 of them. So we're making our come up and helping therapists be better therapists and no bullshitting out here. PTBS podcast every Sunday at 7. This weekend we are talking about men's mental health. I'm not even gonna be on there. It's just gonna be the men. So this y'all conversation. Get on there and talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Talk about the mental health and all that. And follow all the Choosing Empowerment stuff, man.
Cool. Holly.
I am Harley Hendricks 6 everywhere. When I am not here, I am on the Love Journal After Dark with Troy Ryan. He's amazing. Subscribe to the magazine, Upsurge magazine. It's literally empty now. I love it. I'm actually featured in it. I think that's really it. Auntie Harley, y'all can order some stuff if that's what it's on your heart. If not, just share my shit and love on me because I love on you.
Exactly.
Hey, that's what's up. I appreciate you guys, man. Once again, it's definitely been awesome, man. Another season of Beyond 1130. Make sure you subscribe and follow to everybody's content and everybody's page, man, so you can definitely stay up with them. Harley Brown and definitely Chanel. The 1130 podcast show is coming back soon with some more great interviews, man, and they definitely gonna be keep killing it with the wrestling. It's Super Bowl wrestling weekend, so a lot of content putting out this week, man. I can continue doing that. We're going to take a hiatus from Beyond 1130 for the moment, man. Like I said, a great season. Appreciate everyone definitely tuning in. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, you know what it is, though. But for now, man, until we meet again, definitely make sure you like, follow, comment, share, and subscribe to the content and all that great stuff. But for now, myself, Dre, a.k.a. Dre on Wheels, my guy, Brian B., Harley, Chanel. Yo, until next time, tell a friend. Stay easy, be smooth, give all the glory to God, man. Yo, until next time, man. Peace.
Yeah.